entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey there, Walker Nation. Matt Heywood here from entertainmentbuddha.com to bring you our inaugural Fear the Walking Dead recap, complete with stick figures. I'll use rudimentary drawings to quickly recap each episode's major events while also providing a bit of analysis at the end of the recap. Trust me, prepared to not be blown away whatsoever. Alright, ready? Here we go. The pilot opens with a shot of a strung-out heroin addict named Nick waking from an apparent hardcore night of partying who goes in search of his friend Glow in some sort of cracked-out church. Unfortunately for this drug addict, he stumbles upon his friend Glow, who just so happens to be fresh and clean Walker chewing on someone's face. Nick is obviously startled, even in a drugged-out state, so he gets the fuck out of Dodge faster than shit through a goose. Nick eventually gets picked up and put into a hospital where his mom Madison and her boyfriend Travis are there to greet him along with his sister Alicia, who is not a crackhead. Apparently this scene is all too familiar as all of them seem used to dealing with Nick's drug habit. The action transitions to a school where Madison works as a guidance counselor and she's talking with a troubled young teen called Tobias, who is creepy as fuck, but has some sort of knowledge of the deadly virus that the news has been talking about in the background. Madison more or less brushes off his doomsday attitude and moves on with her day. Back at the hospital, Nick informs Travis about the crack church where he got high and tells him of the jacked up scene that took place. Travis, without the help of police, goes to investigate the rundown drug haven and is disturbed by the scene, obviously. Nick is still in the hospital when he hears his roommate moaning like a zombie, which obviously frightens him, so he drops his bedpan, which causes the moaning patient to flatline, kicking off some hospital chaos, which Nick uses to his advantage and flees the scene. Travis then takes Madison to the crack church for some reason, like he couldn't just tell her that it's the den of Satan, but the two go and confirm together that Madison's kid is mixed up in some seriously fucked up shit. From there, they hit up his friend Cal, who doesn't know where Nick is at either. We find Nick at Venice Beach, still distressed and cracked out looking, but he apparently has some sort of plan. While this is going on, Madison and Travis get stuck in traffic, which isn't just due to the LA grind. It's later revealed that an accident victim came back to life and he had to be shot multiple times and put down for good, which starts to flood social networks and newscasts, effectively kicking off Walker Mania in its infant form. Thanks to the video that has gone viral, Madison's school goes into a panic and lets the students out early. It's clear that civil unrest is setting in and that Tobias may have been right all along about this new virus. He makes sure to give everyone a Luigi death stare from the bus as the world begins to tumble into chaos. Dick. Nick eventually finds Cal at the Pulp Fiction diner to see if his dope was poison or something thanks to his experience at the church with Walker Glow. Cal's offended that he would shit on his drugs, so he takes him for a car ride to one of LA's beautiful sewer-like city rivers. Cal tries to waste him with a gat, but Nick flips the script and kills Cal instead. So he thinks. Madison and Travis find Nick all distressed and he confesses to them what happened, so they return to the scene, but Cal's body is gone. As they leave the spot, Cal, now a walker, trudges towards their truck looking for brains, so Nick runs his ass over to save the day. Unfortunately, they all realize that even after being physically destroyed, Cal is still alive, backing up the nightmare that the world is beginning to realize in regards to the Walker virus. The end, or the beginning. For a pilot, this episode did its job and did feature a few interesting segments. I'm interested in the Tobias character and want to know more about him. How does he know about this virus before most of the world? And why did he contemplate to himself a theory as to what may cause the zombies? He knows something that many people do not, so even if he's a creep, I still want to learn more about his creepiness. I also feel like the Clark family dynamic didn't get enough backstory behind it, but maybe more light will be shed on this blended family in future episodes. As a fan of The Walking Dead, I did appreciate the prequel aspect to this episode because it's pretty cool to see the franchise's world on the brink of a pandemic as opposed to the original series, which time frame wise was already knee deep in zombie guts when season 1 aired. I just like watching the characters discover things that we already know as it's all new to them, and while we know they're all fucked, they are all still clueless in regards to what's still to come. I did take umbrage with the fact that the episode did a poor job of identifying character names. I literally had to look up the cast just to figure out the names Madison and Travis, which aren't clear from the episode's dialogue, at least not to me. It's like the writers just expected us to know these characters already and be familiar with everything about them. Overall, though, I enjoyed what the pilot episode of Fear the Walking Dead had to offer and recommend it to fans of the franchise. Just beware of that creepy motherfucker Tobias. This is Matt Heywood from EntertainmentBuddha.com, hoping you enjoyed our inaugural Fear the Walking Dead recap with stick figures and analysis. Make sure to tune your browsers to EntertainmentBuddha.com on a daily basis, because we make you a better geek one post at a time.